You know what's crazy? Some people get disrespected once and it never happens again. Other people get disrespected their entire lives. Same world, same type of people, totally different results. What's the difference? I used to be the person everyone walked over. Coworkers would take credit for my ideas in meetings. Friends would cancel plans with me last minute like my time meant nothing. Even strangers at coffee shops would cut in front of me in line. And every single time, I'd just stand there. Sometimes I'd get angry inside. Sometimes I'd replay what I should have said for hours afterward. But in the moment, nothing. I'd just take it. Then one day, something snapped. My cousin made a joke about my career at a family dinner in front of everyone. It wasn't even funny, just mean. And everyone laughed because they didn't know what else to do. Old me would have smiled and pretended it was fine. But that day, I said one sentence. Just one. And the entire room went silent. My cousin apologized immediately, and he never disrespected me again. That sentence changed everything. Today, I'm going to give you that exact sentence. Plus, I'm going to show you exactly when to use it, how to say it, and what happens after. Because this isn't just about words. It's about flipping a switch in people's brains that makes them see you completely different. And here's the best part. You don't need to yell. You don't need to be mean. You just need to know what to say and how to say it. Let me explain something first. Why people disrespect you. Disrespect happens because of signals. You're sending signals right now that tell people it's okay to treat you badly. You don't mean to send them. You do. Here are the signals most people send without realizing it. Signal 1, you laugh it off. Someone makes a rude comment and you giggle nervously. That's a signal. It says, you can do that again. I won't stop you. Signal 2, you over-explain. Someone questions you and you launch into a 5-minute defense. That's a signal. It says, I'm not confident. I need your approval. You stay quiet. Someone treats you badly and you say nothing. That's the biggest signal of all. It says, I accept this treatment. So what happens? People keep disrespecting you, not because they're evil, but because you taught them it's allowed. The good news? You can unteach them. Fast, the one sentence. Here it is. The sentence that changes everything. I'm not okay with that. That's it. 5 words. Simple, calm, powerful. Not, I'm sorry, but I'm not okay with that. Not, I don't think that's very nice. Not a long explanation about why you're offended. Just, I'm not okay with that. Then you stop talking. This is critical. You say the sentence and you shut up. No explaining, no defending, no filling the silence with nervous words. You let them sit with what they just did. Why this works. Most people expect 2 reactions when they disrespect someone. Reaction 1, the person gets emotional. They yell. They defend themselves. They get upset. This gives the disrespectful person power. They got a reaction. They got under your skin. They win. Reaction 2, the person does nothing. They laugh it off or stay quiet. This also gives the disrespectful person power. They learn they can do it without consequences. They win again. But when you say, I'm not okay with that, calmly, and then go quiet, something different happens. You're not playing their game. You're not emotional. You're not weak. You're just stating a fact. Like you're reading the weather, and it confuses them. Their brain doesn't have a script for this response. So they feel uncomfortable. They feel exposed. They feel like they did something wrong, which they did. Here's what happens next. 9 times out of 10, they apologize. They back down. They try to smooth it over because you made them face what they did without getting emotional about it. And that moment, that's when they start respecting you. When to use it. Use this sentence immediately when respect happens. Not 5 minutes later, not the next day, right then. Here are some examples. Example 1, someone makes a rude joke about you in front of others. Them, oh, look, here comes our minimum wage expert. You, I'm not okay with that. Then silence. Look at them. Wait. Example 2, someone takes credit for your work. Them, yeah, I came up with that strategy. You, I'm not okay with that. I created that strategy. Then silence. Example 3, someone cancels plans with you last minute for the 3rd time. Them, hey, can we reschedule? I'm not okay with that. This is the 3rd time. Then silence. Example 4, a family member makes invasive comments about your life. When are you going to get a real job? I'm not okay with that question. Then silence. See the pattern? You name what happened or what was said. You state you're not okay with it. Then you stop talking. How to say it. The delivery matters as much as the words. Here's exactly how to say it. Step, keep your voice calm, not angry, not loud, calm and flat, like you're telling someone the time. Look them in the eyes. Don't stare them down like you're fighting. Just normal eye contact. Hold it for 3 seconds after you speak. Step 3, don't smile. Don't soften it with a laugh. This isn't a joke. Your face should be neutral. Step 4, say it once. Don't repeat it. Don't rephrase it. Say it one time and then be quiet. The silence after is your secret weapon. Most people can't handle silence. They'll rush to fill it. And when they do, they'll usually apologize or back down. What happens next? Here's what you need to know. The first time you do this, it'll feel terrifying. Your heart will race, your hands might shake, you'll want to laugh it off or explain yourself. Don't. Hold the silence. Count to 10 in your head if you need to. Let them be uncomfortable. That discomfort is doing the work for you. Then one of three things happens. Option 1, they apologize and the relationship gets better. This happens most of the time. They realize they crossed a line, they back off, and they treat you with more respect from that point forward. Option 2, they get defensive and try to make you the problem. Wow, I was just joking. You're too sensitive. If this happens, you say, maybe, but I'm still not okay with it. Then silence again. Don't defend yourself. Don't explain why you're not sensitive. Just hold your ground. Option 3, they get angry and double down. This is rare, but it happens. Whatever. You're being ridiculous. If this happens, you've learned something valuable. This person doesn't respect you and probably never will. And that's useful information. You can decide what to do with that relationship now that you know. Why most people don't do this. I know what you're thinking. This sounds great, but I could never actually say that. Thought the same thing. Here's why people don't do it. 1. What if I make it awkward? You're not making it awkward. They made it awkward by disrespecting you. You're just pointing it out. Fear 2. What if they don't like me anymore? If someone stops liking you because you won't accept disrespect, they didn't really like you anyway. They liked that you were easy to push around. What if I'm overreacting? You're not. If something feels disrespectful to you, it is. You don't need permission to have boundaries. Fear 4. What if it doesn't work? Then you're exactly where you already were, being disrespected, but at least you tried. And I promise you, it works way more often than it doesn't. My story, let me tell you what happened with my cousin at that family dinner. He made the joke about my career. Everyone laughed, and I felt that familiar feeling, that hot shame in my chest, that urge to smile and pretend it was fine. But instead, I put down my fork. I looked at him, and I said, I'm not okay with that. The room went dead silent. My cousin's face changed. He looked confused, then uncomfortable, then embarrassed. He said, oh man, I didn't mean anything by it. I'm sorry. I nodded. Thank you. Then I picked up my fork and kept eating. That was it. 10 seconds total. And everything changed. My cousin never made jokes like that again. My other family members started treating me differently too. Like I was someone who deserved respect because I showed them I was. I've used this sentence probably 50 times since then. At work, with friends, with strangers, with family. One time a coworker tried to interrupt me in a meeting for the 3rd time. I stopped mid-sentence, looked at him and said, I'm not okay with being interrupted. Then I waited. He apologized. Let me finish. Never did it again. Another time, a friend canceled plans an hour before we were supposed to meet. She'd done this before. I texted back, I'm not okay with this. It's disrespectful of my time. She called me, apologized, and showed up to every plan after that. It works. Every single time, it changes something. The advanced move. Once you're comfortable with the basic sentence, here's the advanced version. After you say, I'm not okay with that, and they apologize, you can add one more line. Thank you. Let's move forward. This does 2 things. It accepts their without making them feel humiliated, and it closes the conversation so they can't keep defending themselves. Like this. Them. I was just joking. You're too sensitive. Maybe, but I'm still not okay with it. Okay, I'm sorry. Thank you. Let's move forward. Then you change the subject or go back to what you were doing. Clean, simple, powerful. Start today. Here's what I want you to do right now. Think of one person in your life who disrespects you. Maybe they make jokes at your expense. Maybe they waste your time. Maybe they talk over you. Got someone in mind? Good. Next time they do it, you're going to use the sentence, I'm not okay with that. Practice it right now. Say it out loud. Get comfortable with how it sounds in your voice. I'm not okay with that. Again, I'm not okay with that. One more time. I'm not okay with that. Feel how simple it is. Feel how calm it sounds. That's all you need. The first time will be scary. Do it anyway. Say the sentence. Then be quiet. Count to 10. Let them respond. Watch what happens. Watch their face change. Watch them apologize or back down. And then watch how they treat you differently from that moment forward. Because here's the truth nobody tells you. Respect isn't something you earn over years. It's something you demand in seconds. You don't need to be smarter, stronger, louder, or meaner. You just need to stop accepting disrespect the moment it happens. 1 sentence, 5 words. That's all it takes. I'm not okay with that. Say it once. Mean it. And watch your entire life change. Try it today. Then come back and tell me what happened. Because once you see how fast people start respecting you, you'll never go back to staying quiet again. You deserve respect. Not because you earned it, but because you exist. Start acting like it.